The bank payment system is a complete bank account management system designed to work from within SunSystems. You can see here that we have two additional folders on the main menu. The first of these enables you to set up all the parameters that control the bank payment system, and the second is the one that daily operators would use for carrying out bank processes. In this short video, we'll be looking at the way in which the bank payment system manages the payment of creditor accounts. The first step will always be to select for payment. When I select for payment, I can choose from a number of prepared payment profiles. These payment profiles may have settings that, for example, confine this run only to domestic payments, or, as now, enable me to make all payments, whether domestic or foreign. So I'm going to choose the All payment profile. When I click on OK, the system shows me all of those preset parameters. First, you can see that when I run this profile, I will be marking all credits as potentially payable. We will be looking only at creditor accounts, but the bank payment system enables us also to make payments from debtor accounts, client accounts, and even balance sheet accounts. Moreover, we can include transactions that are not only credits but also debits. That way, we can calculate and make a net payment on a creditor account where there are both credits and debits. On the right-hand side here, you can see that the due date that we're going to use is today's date, the 2nd of October 2013. And all payments that are due up to and including that date will be shown. We will also be treating today's date as the payment date. First of all, I confirm that I'm going to use these parameters, and then I click on Select. And at this stage, the system is going to go through the ledger and present me with all credits and debits on those accounts. However, it's first asking me whether I want the system to check that no one is using account allocation on any of the accounts that I've included in this run. I will make the wise choice and click Yes. So the system is now presenting me with a grid of eligible credits or debits, in fact in this case only credits, on the account range that I chose. You can see that we can show a lot of data here. This form, like any other form in SunSystems, can be controlled to show exactly the data that you need to see. You'll see here that bank account number, bank details, and bank sort code are shown also, and these come from the bank record, where you would expect to see these things in SunSystems. Now, the first thing that I would want to do is to mark these transactions as payable from a specific bank. In fact, you can make payments from a number of different bank accounts to quite separate banks in the same payment run. But I'm going to do the simple thing and click on Amend All Banks here and specify that we are going to be paying from bank code 2600. That bank code is related to a specific balance sheet bank account in some systems. I click on OK, you'll see that all of these transactions are now marked as to be paid from bank 2600. You'll see that there are 11 transactions here. Some of them are payments to the same creditor. And it's always the case that if you make as few payments as possible through your bank, you will be paying lower bank fees. So we have a function here called summarize that enables us to reduce the number of transactions at the bank. Here we have summarized by currency code and by creditor. And from 11 transactions we have gone down to 5. We are now ready to make a payment. And what I do is to click on Transfer, and this will begin the creation of the bank payment file itself. Here the system is telling me that the transfer file number is number 5 and this will be the name of the file. When I click on yes, the system tells me that we're making 3 domestic payments and 2 foreign ones. In fact, for this particular bank, we are creating 2 files because the bank requires that foreign and domestic payments be in different formats. When I click on OK, we have completed the process of creating those files. All that it remains for me to do is to update SunSystems to mark those credits and debits as paid. In different parts of the world, bank payment bookings are done in different ways. In the Anglo-Saxon world, it's possible to debit a creditor immediately and credit the bank account. In much of the rest of the world, that isn't possible until the bank statement arrives confirming the transfer. The bank payment system manages both regimes. In this case, when I click on Post, we are simply marking the transactions in the ledger as having been paid. And that is the end of the process. In another video, I'll be explaining the way in which a bank statement file can be read and updated in the ledger. Thank you.